And students across the country are falling further behind in core subjects. This is according to test scores from the National Assessment of Educational Progress, or NAEP. David Horak is here now with the results of the nation's report card. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Teresa. It says that reading and math scores for high school seniors dropped to record lows, and 8th grade science scores hit their lowest point since 2009. Researchers say that declines were steepest among struggling students. The gap between high and low performers is now the widest in the test's entire history. Girls' science scores fell more sharply than boys. So that widens a gender gap that had nearly closed before the COVID pandemic. Overall, nearly 4 in 10 8th graders scored below the basic level in science. Fewer than 3 in 10 reached proficiency. Scores slipped across physical, life, and earth sciences as well. Michigan Congressman Tim Walberg, who chairs the House Education and Workforce Committee, called the results devastating, saying low academic skills don't just hurt grades. They weaken our economy, workforce, and national security. Without strong foundations in these core subjects, America's freedom and economic competitiveness will be in jeopardy. Now, students who had hands-on science opportunities scored higher and reported enjoying the subject more. But educators explained that many of today's 8th graders were 4th graders when school shut down in 2020 from the pandemic, and they face disrupted learning, of course, in the years that followed. The NAEP exam does not explain the reasons behind this decline, but educators point out to pandemic learning loss, limited classroom time for science, and pressure to boost reading and math scores at the same time.